Hi guys, and welcome to another stream. Sorry I am running a bit late, but that seems to be the usual. So yeah, if you ever see me say I'm going to stream at 6 PM, well, British Summer Time, then just assume it's about 10 past, quarter past. I really do need to get on top of this and be a bit more punctual. But there we go, never mind. So, a conundrum. I didn't stream on Sunday, some No Man's Sky, because I was running again very late. That was a whole other thing though. That wasn't just me being well, procrastinating. So I ended up deciding to play Scum. That was a little bit later in the evening. I could get away with it. Still upload it to YouTube. But speaking of which, I did actually get a copyright thing on there. Hi Jesse, how you doing? So I got a copyright notice on that Scum live stream for the sound of wind. Believe it or not, I was not happy. But obviously, if you fight against it and the owner decides to uphold it, then it can be a whole thing where you can actually get a copyright strike. And oh, I won't go into the details. But I thought, no, I'm not going to be bullied by some scam artist that decided they wanted to copyright the sound of wind. So I did fight against it and I won. It's quite nice. So that's quite good. So I don't know where I was going with that story. There was something there, I'm sure. But yeah, so today, I've been really wanting to play 2 Point Hospital for a while. I just saw Stupendium's stream. I think I did talk about this yesterday on my Twitch stream. And I've been really wanting to play it. I used to love playing the old theme hospital, and I just really want to give it a go. But it's down to you guys. So I know there's only 2 of you in here right now, but what would you rather see me play? Would you rather see me play No Man's Sky, as I've already missed 2 at the moment? Well, this will be the second, sorry. Or would you rather me play 2 Point Hospital and start seeing and exploring some other games? I don't really mind either way. I'll save 2 Point for another stream, maybe a Twitch stream tomorrow night, or sometime during the week, I don't know. But it's down to you guys. I will hold off and see if we've got another couple people into the stream at all. We do have 1 vote for No Man's Sky already. Hi Caden, how you doing? So yeah, it's up to you. In the meantime, I think what I'll do is let me head on over to YouTube and oh look, live apparently. So I don't know if you've seen any of this. We just want the little trailer.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future.
It just looks so good.
Anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
So it is basically theme hospital. It's oh, see, I like the idea of that, Jesse, but I am an honest gamer through and through. I try not to take advantage of I love it. This is like not impressed with that. But I've seen other players take advantage of No Man's Sky, like glitches and things before they're patched, but I'm not. It's not really my my thing. I like to play as honest as I can. I never used the duplication glitches in Minecraft before they got patched. I never done anything like that. I was always honest. And I know what they say, nice guys finish last. But it's it is the way it is. I like to play the game properly. Just a quick question for you guys. I'm having something come up on YouTube saying that my video settings aren't quite as good as they could be. Are you guys getting a lot of buffering or stuttering or anything like that at all? Seems a bit odd. Never had that before. A quick look at the settings, make sure I'm not missing something. Hold on, also. What's this to do with the keyframes? Apparently the keyframes aren't being received. This seems to be fine though. What about you, Jesse? Are you getting any issues at all? Okay, well, seeing as we've got one vote for each, how about we do a split stream? We'll play a little bit of. Oh wow, 1.4 billion because of a glitch. I love it. No, see, I don't know. I prefer. It's more rewarding for me. Like I play games for fun, and sometimes you do just want to get there quickly, and I understand that. And if it was a built-in cheat, yeah, so the whole long response time thing is just down to so you have to send it to me, then it comes up on my screen, gets sent out. Bit of a pain. But no, I just never really liked the idea of cheating and getting there quicker, especially in a game like this where you have the option for multiplayer. If it was on single player, maybe I would consider it. But yeah, not sure. So yeah, how about a split stream? We'll play a bit of No Man's Sky, and then we will play a bit of 2 Point Hospital. We'll go one and the other. Because so far we've only got one vote for each, so it's a bit of a draw. But I do seem to have video settings. YouTube keeps having a go at me, telling me that my keyframes are not being sent often enough. Okay, give me a moment. I'm going to go off stream and I will be right back. So give me 2 seconds. Okay, and we seem to be back. I have changed something else quickly. I'll just put it back up to 60 frames a second because I'm not going to be streaming any Minecraft tonight, so I don't need to drop it down again. But yeah, how do you guys feel about the idea of a split stream? So we'll jump into No Man's Sky for a bit, then we'll wrap up in there, and then go on to play some 2 Point Hospital. Means I will need to change to... There we go. Back into my my No Man's Sky skin. Alright, so let's load this up. Although quite honestly I can't remember what I was doing last. I know we went through the black hole, and I know we... Oh yeah, I forgot how long this can take sometimes. Okay, cutscene when I talk. That might be down to I've changed my mic position a bit. It's a little bit further away, so I've had to change some of the settings. I'm not sure. I'm still playing with it because I used to have it quite in front of me, and I found I was looking at the screen and having to kind of look around the microphone. I know you guys can't see it on the camera still, but it was a bit of a pain. But I forgot how long it takes to load shaders the first time you load this game up. Yes, Jesse, thank you very much. That is absolutely right. We was going to look for a Class S exotic, which was, yes, a week ago. I completely forgot about that. Takes forever to load. This is why I usually load it first, then I exit back to the main screen. So what new games that are coming out are you guys excited about then? I think the big one for me at the moment is Forza Horizon 4. Really looking forward to that, and I will be streaming some of that hopefully. Right off the bat I think I'm going to get it, and then first time I play it, it's going to go straight into the stream. That's one of the new games I'm really looking forward to. Scum as well. I don't have the cash for, probably not for an exotic, I'm not sure. Depends how expensive they are, but we will have a look. If not, we'll just do some quick missions. Then before you know it, we'll end up doing the whole stream in No Man's Sky. Which, if that's the case, I might do a stream tomorrow afternoon or evening in 2 Point Hospital, so we will see. Oh my god, this game takes forever to load. I swear the load times get longer in this actually, it doesn't usually take this long. But then maybe because I am streaming, possibly? So that's using up a bit of my CPU power. But yeah, it usually doesn't take this long. I'm getting a little worried. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. See? Oh, it's trying to do something. Come on. Oh. So stop saying loading shaders, that's got to be a good sign. Yes. Oh, finally, right. So yes, absolutely. Let's get inside because we don't really want to deal with the storm right now. Yes, we were here looking for, or waiting for, exotic ships, wasn't we? And I don't really have enough money, so this isn't really worth anything, apparently. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. Go back. But I suppose there's some of this stuff we can sell. We could go and do, I mean, things like that. I have no idea what it is for. I'm hoping that's not a mission. Well, let's stay here for a minute. We'll keep it on the lookout for an exotic ship. Oh yes, and we can do that, can't we? So that is, what's this say? Oh, that's B. So we'll keep an eye out. We'll see an exotic ship first. We'll see how much it is, and then maybe we'll run off and do some missions. Might take a little while though, so anything special, is it? No. Just quickly, let's have a look at our logs, see what missions we have got. Lots of kill creatures ones, I remember them because we couldn't find any creatures. Build a conflict scanner. Oh yeah, Walker Brains. Yeah, forget that. That was a... That was not fun. Essential cargo, so... Okay. So if we... If we don't have enough to buy one, then we will... Okay, right, got that. Explain to me how this glitch works. I might be interested if it's just enough to buy a ship, and then we can carry on. If it can accelerate what I do already, then I might be interested in it. I'll be quite interested to see how this actually works. I do like that sort of starship. It just reminds me of a TIE fighter. I also like my outfit. That's pretty cool actually. What's that one? Yeah, Class B, but it does look pretty awesome. I just like these ones, they look like TIE fighters. Everything in your inventory is full in your exosuit, but leave one space open. Okay, so exosuit, where are we? Well, that was easy. Are we talking these slots as well? Because technology slots obviously are full, or are we just talking this general inventory? Because if that's the case, then I'm way ahead of you. Although obviously I don't know about the cargo slot, so I'll wait for you to reply to that. There's a bit of a delay on here, isn't it? You what, a good 5 or 6 seconds? Hold on, right, I'm going to hold my hand up because I've got my stream next to me here as well. So let me see how long it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah, 14 seconds. That's a long delay, isn't it? 14 seconds. That is a very long delay. But there you go. It would be nice if it was a little bit quicker. I'm surprised it's not actually. I do have surprisingly, well, I say good internet for the UK. Maybe it's just my stream settings. It sounds like it's going to be very complicated because you seem to be taking a very long time to write this. So take a stack of 500 in your cargo. So I've got a stack of I haven't got 500 of anything, to be honest with you. Oh no, wait, there we go. I've got some tritium. So if I move, like that. No, not general cargo. If I put that in there, and I've still got space in there. Nope. Where are we? Still got the space there. Is that right? And then I've got that there. Might be worth me going and getting some more copper and making a stack of 500 chromatic metal, because that would probably be worth it. Can't imagine I'm going to get too much for the tritium. Although I do nearly have a stack of 500 magnetized ferrite. Alright, okay, so take the stack of 500 and quick transfer to your exosuit. Before you press anything else, store the rest in your starship. Okay, so we're going to take that. We're going to quick transfer to the exosuit. Oh, okay. Oh, I had a slot. Oh, okay. Whoops. Oh, I see what you've done. Very, very clever. Okay, I've got it. I've got it. Right, so what we want to do is go back to our exosuit. We'll take that. We'll go to cargo. We'll put that there. So now we're going to take that and we're going to quick transfer to the exosuit, but we still have a stack of 500 in our hand. So then we go to starship and we should have a stack of 500 there, plus the stack of 250. That's very clever. I like that. I like that. So let's transfer that back to starship. Now we have a lot more. Okay. Okay, I'm liking this. Right, let's just transfer that to the freighter. Oh, there we go. Right. And we're going to take that back to our exosuit, cargo, and that. Then we should be able to quick transfer that to the exosuit, then to the starship. And basically, we've got 250 there, and in the starship, we've got 500 there. That is very clever. I like that. So it doesn't necessarily need to be a stack of 500. As long as it's over 250, then you can start duplicating. I think. Is that right? So if we transfer, where is it? That to the freighter quickly. Back into our starship. Now I've got quite a lot here of the magnetized ferrite. If I transfer that to my exosuit cargo, I should be able to do the same thing, but exosuit, there we are, and still have 499. So now that's going to be worth a lot more. And what I can do now is I can take that, transfer that into there, then we'll go to the starship. We should have 250 there, and 500 there. There we are. Right. So now I can do this, which is going to be worth more than the tritium. I'm trying to think, what else would be worth doing it with, do you think? And in fact, actually, anything over 250 should work, really. So, okay, that's quite good. So really then, what have I got that's, so like silver, for example. So the silver's worth more. If I go back to my exosuit. Oh no. Cargo, no. Damn it. Let's transfer that. Sorry, transfer that to starship. Put the silver. Go to the cargo. Yeah. General. Oh my god. Alright, let's try that again. Pick that up. Cargo. Right, anything over, because then what I can do is I can quick transfer that to the exosuit. There we go. And starship. I should still have 250 there. See you in a minute, Jesse. Okay, so this is quite fascinating actually, that this is a weird little glitch. But I do like it. So let's transfer that to the freighter. Right. Question is, what is the most valuable thing that I have? 245 for each. How much is the silver? See, 101 each. So it is going to be worth me doing it with the copper. I wonder. So capacity 2 of 5. Oh. I wonder if I could do it with things like technology modules, but then I wouldn't be making probably that much money. You think one of them, so that's 50,000 units, that's 100,000 or 50,000 per unit. I assume I can store, so I'll be making a lot of them actually. I wonder if I can do that with them. Have a look. Let's transfer that to Starship quickly. Let's see. Is that still the same? No, I can only carry 5 units. They don't allow you to do it with that. 82, 101. So really then, I'm going to be better off doing this with... Is there any... Not scan, but I haven't got more buttons. Right. What have we got? Sodium. Oh, sodium. Sodium might be worth a look. Oh, what's that one? Sodium. So I'm assuming... Sodium's probably not going to be that. Lots and lots of sodium deposits, aren't there? Let's have a look in here, see what we can buy that might be worth doing it with. So, all these trade items. It depends how many we can store in each inventory space and that sort of thing. So, down. Cobalt 125, 159. Table. Alright. Mold. Nothing's really worth much except some of these items, but the question is, I mean, like microprocessors and things like that, they're all going to be small amounts per slot. What I really could do with getting is stuff that I can fit a lot of per slot. So something like cobalt would be worth it. And I have got, I think, cobalt. So let's max that out. I think I've got some cobalt in my, what's the name already. So 247 per unit. I think that's going to be the most valuable item we can do it with. I have got some cobalt in here as well. So 198 each unit is the average value. So 101. I mean, the copper's worth more. 303 if I could get a lot of platinum. 198 is good. 198 is good. So let's be very naughty and use a bit of a glitch. There we go. And we'll put back in there. Actually, let's transfer that to the freighter. Right. Hi Jesse, welcome back. So basically, we have gone through all the materials that I have, and the materials I could buy in the trading center, and it seems that the trading station. It seems that the best one to do this with is going to be cobalt, as it is worth a lot more than anything else that I've got right now, at nearly 200 units per item. So yeah, I guess we'll I need to quick transfer that back to the cargo. Really, that would be a lot better. Transfer to the freighter. That is just brilliant. I do love it. Oh. Yeah. And freighter. Need to keep remembering to do it to the freighter, and then not going back to the exosuit. To starship. It is brilliant. Freighter. Starship. transfer that by capacity. I suppose once you get into a rhythm of it, it's not too bad. It can take a little while to yeah. Remember to go back to there, transfer that to the freighter. Capacity. And rinse and repeat. It is brilliant. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, something like this, I can't see them keeping it around for very long. What I might just do actually though is just clear out some of this. Let's get rid of freighter, that freighter. Oh god, really? I've got no more room on my freighter either. What? Because of stuff like this, right? Okay, we'll transfer that back to. I haven't got anything. I need to sell some stuff. I need to sell some crap. Let's sell some rubbish and make some more room in my starship inventory. Just get rid of all of that. Not gonna need that. Get rid of. I'll keep that lot of tritium, but I need to get rid of the smaller amount. Sell the silver. Do you know what? Forget it. Sell it all. We can make more. You need to keep the cobalt. Just wary of that. Okay. Need to make a bit more room so I don't keep sending everything to places I don't need. I wonder actually if I right here quick cobalt transfer that to room anywhere. Oh yeah, because I can't do it there. So I don't understand this. You might be able to help me here, Jesse. So I bought or installed, I should say. Where is it? Somewhere on here. Teleport receiver. Right, a device that modulates standard ship communication signals to enable the transport of matter as well as data. Starships fitted with such a device can send and receive products and substances to users' exosuit over long distances. Right, so that's fine. I would have thought something like that I would have been able to use to transport between the freighter as well. Is there a way that I can do that? Because I've had a look at a freighter, for example. It doesn't appear that I can install anything like that on here. Is there a way to do it? Because it is a little bit frustrating that like now I've got loads of cobalt up there, but I'm going to have to go back up to my freighter and go and get it back. I can't do anything with it. Like transfer, not on board freighter, can't do anything about it. Frustrates me no end. So this is why I needed to make these gaps in here, so I could then move the cobalt over here, sell it. I just realised that after I sent that load of cobalt up there. Yeah, it just seems a bit pointless. I mean, it's fine if you're transferring stuff between your ship. Like, it does work when you're on a planet and you go off, like, out of ship distance. It's not very rare that you go that far from your ship that you need to worry about transporting stuff back to it. Like when you're on a planet. Well, I've not come across that situation yet. But the, yeah, it's just a bit frustrating. I would have hoped it would have worked between, yeah, between a freighter and your exosuit and your starship and stuff. There you go. Hold on, before I do that, I've actually still got a gap in my exosuit. Yep. Oops. Starship. So what I'm going to do is keep sending this to my starship as well, don't I? And high capacity. Moving. Suit. Cargo. Suit. Yep. This does take a little bit of getting used to that rhythm. I mean, it's not bad. I'm making what, 100,000 every couple of them I do. So I just need to a half decent rhythm of it. As soon as I get there, I'll be alright. Don't do things like that, obviously. Tree, right. No, that one. Stop pressing the wrong buttons. It's that little sequence that I get confused on. Stop. Yeah, I know, right? The whole. That's right. I knew about sending stuff to the freighter. Because I did it before and I just made the same mistake. It was me being an idiot. But I wasn't sure whether there was a system where that you could get and install to enable you to. I do two things at once. I can't talk and concentrate. That would enable you to send stuff, like from your freighter back to your ship. Because especially when you think if you go to a space station, you've got loads of stuff on your freighter you want to sell, you've got to load it all into your starship, then go to the it's just a nightmare. There really ought to be an easier way to do that. But there you go. Who am I to argue? This is a little bit of a grind though. Yeah, it's well, what are you saying that all really about? I yeah, if you're like your ship's, where are we there? And you're like miles away from your ship, you can send stuff back and forth. But okay, so yeah, exactly. That's my point. That's my point. You have to spawn your ship next to that. You have to put it into your ship. Then you have to fly out to the space station. Then sell whatever you need to sell. Then fly back out, and it's just a nightmare. They need to do something about it. Because I think one of the big things that could be good in this game is the trade. You know, they do make a bit of an effort with it in terms of these trading posts and making money through trade and things like that. So why make it so difficult to sell your goods? It seems silly. There's got to be a better way to do it. To starship. Starship. So suit. To starship. Starship. Alright, let's move them back into the exosuit and we will quickly sell the stuff that we've got here. It really is. It absolutely is. Or even if they had a system where you could get your freighter to dock at the space station, or something like that. I mean, obviously you can't fly inside it, but... Okay, so buy 6 technology modules, then go up to your freighter. Oh, okay. I could do that, so let's sell items from my inventories. We're going to go to Starship, and we're going to sell all cobalt. Which is a fair amount. I mean, that's 500,000. That's quite nice. We've just made 500,000 out of nothing. So thank you for that, Jesse. But okay, so how does it work with the technology modules? I'm assuming it's exactly the same principle, but it will be inside the starship, not starship, sorry, the, get my words out right, what's name, inventory. How do you do it? Hold on, right, before I head up there, explain to me exactly how the difference with technology modules works. Because I just had a look at, oh, not that there's any here anyway, but I just had a look at that because I did think about doing it with technology modules while you were off doing whatever you were doing, and the technology modules, so that's 2 of 5 in that capacity. Oh. Back over to there, in case. Yeah, 2 of 5 capacity there. But they're also 2 of 5 capacity in the high capacity inventory. So, explain to me exactly how you do it with technology modules. I would love to know. Alright, hold here for just a moment, and then we're going to go either up to the space station for more technology modules, so we'll sit here and do some stuff with some cobalt for a bit longer. How much are the technology modules worth? That's a fair bit, aren't they? Yeah, see, 50,000 each. Even if I'm just making like 10 of them quickly, that'll be a huge difference. I just don't quite understand how you would do that. Although, I suppose... No, I suppose I see what you mean. So if you had, like, all of the rest of these filled, just say how do we split a stack? Stack. Change stack size. W and S. Oh, there we go. So yeah, so say if we had... And so with 6, you just store the 6 in one empty space in your exosuit while still holding them. Oh. Okay, right, hold on. I don't. Same principle, just bigger stacks. Since the freighter can hold stacks of 10, so with 6, you just store the 6 in your one empty space in your suit. While still holding the stack, store the rest of them. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. So, rather than doing it from here, say, for example, not that many. Yes. So, like, because that's 1,000, I just go like that and then transfer, and then. Okay. Right, well let's go and buy some technology modules then, and give this a go. I'm going to need to head over to the space station. I am also going to need to resort... Oh, I've got space in my starship inventory. Okay. Where's the space station? Oh, there we go. I might have to do this a little bit longer than just getting my my little ship. Oh, that was a bit out. Oh my god. Okay, no, that's good. It's good. We saved it. We saved it. Go on your freighter next to your ship so you can juggle between all the inventories. Okay, that's easy enough. Why don't you just be in your ship, your freighter? Wouldn't that work the same? I don't know why I keep running around it when I can just jetpack up over the top. Come on, man. Right, so technology. Well, why is there none here? Really? Oh, there we go. I was going to say. So I think I've already got. Let me swap. I think I've already got 2, haven't I? So you reckon I need 6? Is that right? If I buy them 4. And what that should do is that should give me a stack of 5 and an extra one that it's put somewhere. Where's it put the other one? Okay. It kind of gone onto my freighter. You want that? Where did the other one just go? That's a bit odd. Maybe I only had 1. Maybe I was lying. I'm sure I had 2 though. Let's buy 1 more. Right. There we go. 6. Didn't go into my starship. Not just being blind. Oh, I know where it went. Because I'm an idiot, it went into there. That's fine. Not a problem. Just got a spare. So... unknown planet. I thought I would have discovered everything by here. Apparently not. I mean, my ship is right there. No idea. Yeah, I might have to do this and make a little bit more money because as much as I love the APS Big Cray, I will. I saw that other ship when we went to the system, and I wanted that ship. That was like 77 million, so I might have to spend a bit of time off camera, assuming they don't ruin it with the next update, and do that, because at the end of the day, I'm sure it's probably quite boring for you guys to watch me go and mine some copper. So that's alright, Jesse, no problem. Right, we are, I don't know what I'm going up there for, so we're back on my freighter. I think I might, I don't know if you heard me saying, but I think I might actually do a lot more of this. That looks like a very interesting ship. Probably not a Class A though, a Class S even. I do like the look of it. So, we're on the freighter. Now how do we do this? So I'm assuming I'm going to need to get rid of some of this. Let's transfer that back to my exosuit quick. So I assume transfer to exosuit high capacity. Oh my god, it works from here as well. Okay. So on the freighter, so obviously, yeah, this can hold 10, like you said. I can just destroy stuff, can't I? Discard, yeah. Go away. Don't need you. You go away. Don't need you. To my exosuit. Really do with just sorting some of this out because I need half of it. Let's get rid of the ferrite dust. No idea what that is, but considering that we're going to be making a lot of money, keep them all diet. Oh bollocks! I need to have more room in here, don't I? Okay, that's fine because I can duplicate stuff. So not duplicate, copy. Okay, so right, stack of 6 or more. So if I transfer that to freighter, that means I now should have a stack of 6 in my freighter. Nope. Exosuit. Split them. Let's go freighter. Put that in there. Right. So stack of 6 in the freighter. Then what do I need to do? I'm also going to need to. I can sort this out. Let me just do that. That. And that. That. So I've got the 1 space left. Right. The exosuit is full except for the 1. Yep. Is that right? And then they were saying transfer exosuit. Ah, see, but I just put that back down. Oh, okay, so transfer to exosuit, then transfer to starship before I pick it back down in it. So, exosuit, starship. Go. Move everything. The freighter. Freighter. And then starship, so I can see why you kind of have I need to chuck some more stuff away now. You know what? I'll keep that. I have no idea what it's for, but I have a feeling I might need it. Let's get rid of the silver. Just want to make room for these. So, oh, where are we? Exosuit. So transfer that back to the freighter. Starship. Right, and then start again. So, copy to exosuit. Starship. And then freighter. 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 Starship. So this is actually nice and easy, and I suppose with every one of these I'm making 250,000, which is quite nice. So that is, you know, really do that until I start running out of room, do I? So there we go. Exosuit. Freighter. Okay. Now seem to be making an awful lot of money. Look at that, that's already, what's that? That's already 750,000 right there. Transfer all these back to the freighter. I can pretty much get rid of anything that's worth anything now, can't I? And just do this. That is quite funny. I suppose actually what I could start doing is I could start moving these into here and then transferring that genuinely to the starsuit. What's the name? And start filling these gaps up. Them. So there we are. That's fine. I can keep them there. Rocks, I have no idea what that is. Just get rid of it, might as well. Is back here. There we go. So just for the record, guys, I do not endorse cheating in any way, shape or form. This is purely for you guys, because it means that I can buy a few bits and really get kind of cracking on the game. Who's back now? I mean, it is quite a nifty little cheat. That's what it is. But I suppose until they patch it, it's a feature, not a bug. So that's what they say. So I'll take a little bit of advantage of it, and then we'll carry on as normal. No, absolutely. You're right. You're right. It's I say I don't condone it, but it will help move everything along a bit quicker. And like I said, I don't really have time to play this outside of the streams, so having something like this to just quickly build me up a bit of money is not a bad thing, because it does mean that we can do what we want to do in the stream. You know, rather than sit here and, like you said, to grind, which is what you are doing a lot of the time. You actually end up doing stuff that you want to do, exploring places and travelling towards the centre, getting an interesting ship. I get why we're doing it. That's my excuse anyway. We are getting somewhere. We've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1 million there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's another million, 5, and then another million, another million. So we've got about 4 million so far that we've done, which is not bad, not bad. So what I am going to do quickly now is let's get rid of warp cell. I think actually. How is it? That's my hybrid drive. Yeah, let's charge that, and that just gets rid of another slot in here, and now we can start transferring some over. So eventually, I'll have most of this filled. Get rid of these as well. Actually, no, don't get rid of the oxygen. We might as well use it. Where's the multi-tool? What can we recharge? Mining beam, carbon from there, put ferrite for there, and life support, which in there. Brilliant. And then we'll transfer some of these back over. Two. There we go. Get in there slowly. What I'm going to do quick, while I am right here, I know I can swap between inventories as I go up. Let's just quickly. I want to pop down. Oh, there we go. Portable technology. Oh, okay, I can stick it in the middle of the hallway here. How far down, I wonder, can I go? In here? Oh, I can. Okay, that's brilliant. Even in the middle of there, apparently. That's perfect. That's absolutely fine. Let's pop you there. And check the. Where is it? The copper in there. Right. Carry on what we're doing. I want to basically have my entire exosuit and starship filled with these, so when I go back to the space station, I'm not taking ages. That's a good idea, actually. I like that. Just warping as far as you... Yeah, I never thought about that. Just copy your warp cells and then... Very, very good. In fact, that's actually probably a much more appropriate use for what I'm planning to do than just making a load of money. But then once we've got the ship, we're good. So, so I can't really complain. Finished already. Okay, that's fine. Let's take that. What else have I got in here that I can get rid of? I can turn the carbon into condensed carbon. Free up another slot. Turn into condensed. How many slots have I got left? I'll keep that, I'll sell it anyway. The ion battery, not even worth that much, but it's useful for recharging stuff. You know what, get rid of it. Same with the life support, we'll get rid of that. That yet. We don't even really need condensed carbon, to be honest. We could just get rid of all of it. Make loads of room for everything else we want. Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to need some of this stuff back here. Let's put that up. And fill me back up with some carbon and that, and give me one slot left. Ship. There we go. I need to make some more room here as well. Just get rid of the platinum. And starship. Oh, I could have done this hyperdrive. That's fine. Pulse engine. Starship fuel. We need some of this stuff. Transfer that freighter and that to the freighter for now. Getting somewhere slowly. That back. Really? No, don't do that. Let's just weigh the carbon. I hope I will. I hope this is worth it, because honestly, I'm getting a little bit bored of duplicating stuff now already. I can't imagine how long it would have taken with I'm doing that. Okay, that one. Yeah, I can't imagine how long it would have taken with Well, I'll keep the sodium. It's always handy to have sodium. So I might be better off and actually getting the ion batteries. Keeping them. Not that I'm going to need them for this anyway, so I might as well keep them on the freighter. Fill up this. Wow, this really is getting full. Oh, I know, I can't wait. Can't wait either. I'm looking forward to it. We can do this a couple more times, about 3 more times, and then we should have everything full to the brim with everything that I need. So get in there slowly. True, Jesse, but you'll never want for any money at all. I'll see you in a minute, Caden. Alright, so this will be That is... oh no, not quite the last one. Because I want to... oh no, how do I do this? I'm gonna need to put it in starship, don't I? So let me transfer. Transfer one more to there. I'll make sure that I've got enough to do this again at some point, if I need to. Are we good? We filled the starship, filled that, right, we're good to go. So let's head back in here and go and make some money. So let's see. We had, well, we made 500,000 with the cobalt. Let's see exactly what we've made now. I may have to do this one more time. We are already running at over an hour though. I don't want this whole stream just to be a duplication. So let's see. Sell some items. So I'm going to switch to Starship inventory and we'll sell all of them. So and all of them. Let's see, what did we make? We had 2.5, so made about 6 million. So let's do a little bit of quick maths here. So that's taken me, that's 6 million I've just made. And oh god, okay, how many zeros is this going to be? Divide that by 6. No, 6 million, isn't it? So Jesse, you had to do what I just did 233 times to get your 1.4 billion. I cannot do that another 233 times. I may do it twice more. I think 8, 16, what's that, 24 million? That'll be enough for me to get what I want. Easily. And also a little bit more on top in case it was my chip. Where is it? There we go. And a little bit more in case I see anything else that I like, any other little ships that I want to change for my Galactic Falcon, that sort of stuff. I may do it again off camera, just to get... See, I don't want to go as excessive as you, there's no need for it. I think probably looking at 100 mil? I can imagine. It's just bad. Well, I'm doing it on a keyboard and mouse, so it's not as bad. But my wrist, I can imagine, will start to hurt. So we go again. Now what we need is to transfer that over to the exosuit. But then what we can do is pick it up and boom, boom. Just do that. Right, there we go. Right, and then we're full. I guess also needs to have some in it, so 60 and that. There we go. See you in a minute, Jesse. So, let's go back to the freighter and do this again. All we're going to do this time is we can do that. Starship. Yep. Yep. And then here we go. So now that we've kind of got the hang of this, I think it will end up being a bit quicker. So yeah, it won't be too painful for you guys. We're just going to do it, I think just one more time actually. That should be more than enough, and I don't want to bore you with me doing this constantly, just to get a bit of money. Because then once we've done it this time, we'll sell it all. 16 should be enough. We will, well, it won't be 16, will it? It'll be 14 million thereabouts. We can then, oh, I did that over, did I? We can then look for an exotic ship. Oh, so in fact, actually, do you know what I'm going to do? Save my voice, save your boredom. I'll wait for Jesse to get back just so I can tell him. I will save you the stress. You guys can go off to the toilet, do whatever you need to do, and I will do a little bit of this in the background. And I need to make a quick phone call. So I will do all of that, and I will do the phone call while I'm doing this. It'll be about 5 minutes or so. Yeah, about 5 minutes or so, and then hopefully when I come back. Hi again, Jesse. I'm just saying I'm going to go for a quick break. I do actually need to make a little bit of a phone call. So what I'll do is in a moment I'll go onto the Be Right Back screen, and then I will do a bit more of this. I'm going to do it once more, and then yeah, and then I'll be back. We'll sell it. We'll have about 15,000 hopefully, and we can go and ship hunt. So yeah, I will be back in a moment because I could also really do with going to the bathroom. So where are we? I will see you in a moment. Hi guys, so I'm back. I did up to the toilet and everything, come back, did a few more, went to the ship, the space station, sold them, and something I didn't take into account, which is a slight problem, hi Jesse, is the diminishing returns. So, because I've flooded the market with technology modules, they're now not worth anything. So, for that second lot, I only got 4 million, rather than the 6. So what we are going to have to do, I think, is head to another system and do one more. So we need to stay within we need to stay within a oh, I can't remember what it was now. Well, we'll have a look at the systems and we'll see. It's a certain group of systems, wasn't it, Jesse, that we have to stay within. Drive. So, obviously I do want to head more towards the Galactic Core, but where are we? So, what's this one? Yeah, Opulent. So it's Opulent and oh, Booming. Booming a good one? Adequate. Promising. Sustainable. Wealthy. Where was that one? Promising. See the wealthy one. There was one that was just around here that was wealthy. Well, that's medium. No. Well, what about booming? So obviously it's construction economy, so not going to be the best in terms of selling. The Opulent is the best, right? Okay, so let's travel a little bit. Go to there, and then we'll move on to another one. Immediately, we're not even going to bother. We're just going to go straight back into here. We're going to try and find another Opulent system. So, wait. Now I'm sure there's one around here somewhere that was wealthy. Sustainable. I want to kind of head to the same sort of area. Where are we right now? We're there. Being advanced. Not a lot round here, is there? Okay. So let's head. Just follow the path. We'll walk there. We'll go to the next one. Oh, okay. Just as I've left the. Ooh, did not mean to do that. I really should sort that out. I don't ever press it, but I have a little button on my keyboard. I can put the keyboard in game mode, and it basically stops me if I press the Windows key now. It just stops the Windows key working. The most handy little button you will ever have on a keyboard. Right, promising, work, balanced, developing, sustainable. Oh, prosperous. What about prosperous? How's that? Booming. Okay, so we've got a few more this way. So let's actually. This is a nice little cluster of stars here. There's probably a lot in here that are good. So let's get these. Go. How do I go? Up. There we go. I've got enough warp sources. So that's brilliant. Okay. Now there was a booming one nearby, so we can always head back to there. It would be nice if we could find another opulent system. Have a look. Oh, journey milestone accomplished. What's that? Oh, warped 20 times. So, right, we're looking for... There was some nice ones around here, I'm sure there was. Oh, come on. I did find one. Oh, I did. It's the route I'm going, isn't it? The route I've already been to. It's factory, balanced. You know what? Let's get closer in. Sure, I saw one in here. Maybe I'm lying. Oh, where's that one? Prosperous. There. There's prosperous one. Booming! Aha! There we go. Right. Booming. Go. No. Just that. Right. Set waypoint. Oh, I can warp straight there. Perfect. Right. I wonder if I can actually search for an opulent system. I know you can search for some things on here, so let's have another quick look, shall we? Search for anything. All conflict levels alarming, which is good. New path, I like it. Okay, right. Scan discoveries. Up and down filter, right. The conflict scanner. Economy. So what's... Right, what do these mean? Fledgling. Fine, I know my hyperdrive has no fuel. I just want to use adequate, promising. So really I want to be looking at green, purple? What's purple? Balanced. Orange is struggling. So your oranges and your reds are terrible. The yellows, there. I would have thought so. Greens, would be nice. Gave you a colour to the opulent ones. I suppose just avoid reds, isn't it, really? know what these purples are, but I'm developing. Hmm. Successful. Okay, so we want to obviously be looking at green economies, advanced, booming. So green is the one that we were looking for. Prosperous, flourishing. Tell me, promising. Okay, that kind of makes sense. So we just need to keep looking. Oh, advanced are good as well. Okay. Right. Well. Okay, let's have another quick look around here. What have we got? Have we got anything so promising? That one does not tell me. Sustainable. What are the green ones have we got nearby? A few up here. No fuel, doesn't tell me. Comfortable. Balance. Oh, promising. Promising. Sustainable. Adequate. But these aren't great. Unpromising. There's nothing nearby that's going to be better than what we're on already, which is booming, isn't it? I think. Yeah, booming. So we'll stay here for the moment. We will quickly unable to connect on. Don't worry about that. Right, so let's quickly go back over here. Well, I need to go over here, do I? I can be in here. We'll do this one last time, and then we should be good to go. Oh. No, don't want it in there, do I? I want it in there. Right. Okay. So. I wouldn't worry about it. I will, you really need is you need to have your phone up really loud, or the volume up really loud, and then if the customer comes, I'll just shout into the mic, and hopefully you can hear me while you're with the customer. Incidentally, if you don't mind me being rude, where was it that you, I'm sure you told me where you worked before, but I can't remember. Not that you have to tell me. Always wise to not divulge too much information on the internet, but I'm just curious. Right, give me 5 minutes, guys. I will be right back. My wife has just arrived home from work, so I'm going to go and say hello to her. I'll be just a moment. See you in a minute. Right guys, I'm back. My wife arrived home from work a little early, so I just took me a little, but there you go. She's usually not home another little while yet. But right. Also, yes, Jesse, that's amazing. As you know from watching my streams, I'm all about the vape. I think it's a brilliant thing. I have been cigarette free now for just over 2 years. All because of these little devices, and yeah, I love it. I love it. I progressed from the little pens, going up to the I'll talk while I do this, going up to slightly bigger mods, and then went to mechanicals for a while. But they were just effort to maintain, and I couldn't really get on with dripping while I was at work all the time. It was a pain. So I've moved over to a Squonker, which is nice. The lovely little Wismec one. But that's awesome. That is very awesome. I I love it. And honestly, it's not for lack of trying with the whole quitting smoking either. I tried to quit cold turkey for a while. Tried cutting down, and I just couldn't do it. I would get a bit stressy, and then I'd go back to having a fag. Sorry, I suppose depending on where you are, fag doesn't sound right. Cigarette. Fag is a common term for a cigarette in the United Kingdom, which is yeah. I know that's not what it means elsewhere, so I'll stick with cigarette. Actually, funny story about that. My dad used to work on the American air bases around here. Only as a painter, and I say only as a painter and decorator. It was a good job. He was technically he was part of what division he was part of. Something really cool sounding anyway. And yeah, exactly, Jesse. But yeah, he was working away. I see painting one of the hangars. And because he was near some sensitive areas, he had to have armed guards with him at all times. And being British, he asked the guard if he could nip outside for a fag. Obviously, didn't go down too well with the American, you know, soldier. Yeah, I don't think he quite understood what he meant. So, brilliant little bit of lost in translation there. Not doing this now, I'll copy into that inventory. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. Like I said, I've been tobacco free for, well, it was June 2016? No, it was earlier than that actually. God, it must be nearly 3 years. That's gone quick actually. Yeah, because it was before I started my current job, which I started in September 2016, so yeah, 3 years. Wow. Oh, I can't believe it. Time flies, doesn't it? So yes, just over 3 years, smoke free, tobacco free, and I wouldn't have done it without it. So, tried cold turkey, tried the patches, tried gum, tried so many other things, but every time I craved that feeling of having something in your hand, of the act of smoking. Because even now, I'm virtually nicotine free on these anyway. I end up mixing it down to about 1 milligram. So, it's pretty much nothing. Oh no, I did do that right, didn't I? But yeah, best thing that ever happened to me, I think, apart from getting married to my wonderful wife. I have to say that, she's in earshot, so nearly there. Oh, see, this is what I mean, I can't talk and concentrate on what I'm doing with this. I think the only thing that annoys me about vaping or using e-cigarettes is the fact that you get, I mean, it's been proven, they are healthier for you than cigarettes. And in fact, the British Health Administration, or whatever they're called, have said they're roughly 95% better for you than smoking a cigarette. Now, 95% is not 100%. Every vapor understands that, but it is 100% the lesser of two evils. And for some reason, everyone who doesn't smoke or vape, or the worst ones are the smokers, but I'll come to that in a sec. Everyone who doesn't vape, they always have this notion that we're trying to say that they're completely harmless. Now, I disagree. At the end of the day, you are inhaling something into your lungs. It may be made from all natural products, but it is still going to be doing something to your lungs. That particular matter, the same as walking down the street does, and inhaling car fumes and things like that. You're still inhaling something into your lungs that shouldn't really be there. So I don't disagree that. I know I keep doing that. I keep meaning to do it with that one. So that's the soup. So I don't disagree that it is still causing something, but nowhere near as bad as smoking. And that's what people seem to not be able to get their head around. Then you have the smokers that are the worst ones for that, where they say about, oh yeah, but it's really bad for you. It's not as bad as having a fag cigarette. But there you go. Not to mention all the other benefits. Smell a lot nicer, run faster, breathe better. Just all of that in itself is worth it. Oh, come on, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Got a few more to do. And then we'll go and sell this lot in this lovely new system and go and look for a ship. I love it, right. You're absolutely right. Propylene glycol, one of the main ingredients, is actually used in inhalers for asthma. So again, completely agree. And the other one, vegetable glycerin, has been used in concerts and things like that for like smoke machines and that sort of stuff for years anyway. The problem, or not problem as such, is exactly what I was saying about your day-to-day commute to work, things like that. It's particulate matter, so individual tiny particles that go into your lungs. Now, like I said, that is so much better than cigarettes. So much better than cigarettes. And for the most part, it is almost entirely healthy. But at the end of the day, anything that is particulate matter that you breathe into your lungs can cause complications. You know, these have not been studied for long enough yet. I mean, most of the stuff that's coming back right now is positive, but there's been no long-term effects studied. And when I say long-term, I'm talking 20, 30, 40 years. So, as a true, or I like to think of myself as a scientist, in a way, we can't 100% say that there is nothing that's going to happen in 30 years' time. But the current evidence indicates that that will not be the case. Oh, there we go. Great. Right, we're all good. Yeah, nothing to say that that won't be the case. So we will see. But right now, everything that's coming back is mostly positive, and the odd things that aren't are things that we expected anyway. Love it. Right. I think we're good. Let's go and sell this lot. And that way, and then we're good to go. So yeah, but as with anything, there's gonna be some fight back against it. Even though it is the healthier alternative, because at the end of the day, it's costing a lot of companies and a lot of governments a lot of money. I mean, now they have started regulating the vape industry a bit more, but it's still costing them a lot of taxpayers' money that would have been coming their way if people were buying cigarettes. Previously known contact. Oh, what's this about? Oh, it's from Polo. Okay. Okay, we'll accept that. But we are not going to do that yet. Right now, we want to get a ship. But yeah, absolutely the lesser of two evils, and honestly, if you cycle to work in a heavily built up area, you're doing more damage to your lungs. I mean, I should imagine you're doing more damage to your lungs walking down the street in New York than you are by vaping elsewhere. So, you know, give and take. And that. What am I doing? Selling stuff. Remember to use the jetpack this time, and then I need to speak to these guys and try and find a trading outpost. Oh, okay. That's quite interesting, actually. And no, I completely agree. It's brilliant that you're so passionate about it. But it's yeah. The thing is, I'm on your side. I completely agree. I just hate the fact that you have all these scaremongers and all these people. Oh, but like I just said, that it hasn't been long-term tested. No, it hasn't. But from what we have tested, it is still a million times better than smoking, a million times better than walking down the street in a heavily congested area. What do you want us to do? Do you want us to carry on smoking and die of lung cancer and cost, you know, well, I suppose in your case, pay your own medical bills, but cost the NHS money, the government taxpayers money? What do you want? And like I say, the smokers are the worst for it. They're the ones that are always on about, oh yeah, I might as well not give up smoking, e-cigarettes are still bad for you. Just annoys me. Let's stare at him. Oh, okay. Won a staring contest. Love it. Right, you're gonna give me some... Okay. I want some coordinates. So if I barter... That's what you said, wasn't it? If I barter with them, usually after the barter, I will get... yeah, ask for directions. Brilliant. Place of interest. Freighter crash site. Oh, that's quite nice. I had a freighter crash site for a while. As I approach... Or... I will leave calmly. Oh yeah, no, the whole popcorn loan thing annoys me because it is absolutely rubbish. Even the companies that did use Diactyl in the e-cigarettes, it was minuscule and there was not enough in there to do it. But oh, I don't have 100 sodium to barter with me. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, it's it's all good. It's all good. It's brilliant. I love it. I love people that are passionate about their job, passionate about their hobbies, and really believe in what they do. Did he give me directions? I think he did. I don't think he gave me any useful directions, mind you. Oh, I love it. But no, but I completely agree. By far one of the best things that has ever happened to me. So, very, very pleased that e-cigarettes became a thing. And it's quite nice actually walking down the street now, and there's a lot more... I feel like you see a lot more vapors than you do cigarette smokers now, which is nice. And it smells a lot better. Walking down the street and then all of a sudden, you know, you smell some bubble gum and you're like, oh, quite nice. Passion fruit. Oh, they hand me a knife, clearly wanting to... Go on, let's do it. Okay. I need directions is what I actually need. There we go. Oh God. Not really getting much in the way of a trading outpost here, am I? Lots of directions to other places. Yeah, already did that. Okay. That seems a little bit annoying. I think I've spoke to everyone here. Okay. Not very helpful. See, I'm on a bit of a mental phase right now. I've got some Crystalberg, which is just a really mentally Heisenberg. A bit of Red Astaire, some Black Astaire. This company does a Heisenberg V2, which is lovely. It's like the original Heisenberg, but more fruity. Purple Passion, which is a bit of like passion fruit, mango, and menthol. It's, yeah, I'm not loving the menthol right now. But then come winter again, I'll usually go back to biscuits, lemon tarts, and cheesecakes, and them sort of things. Which is really a bit annoying. I'm gonna have to. Oh, do you know what I didn't do? Didn't you? Damn it! Back into the space station. I didn't get my extra slot. I gotta remember to do that. Just a bit good. There's no trading posts here though. And I think I did speak to everyone in here, unless there's any other people up this side that I missed. Love it. Saying that though, suit upgrade. Yay! Another slot. Do the cargo one though. Right, have a quick chat with these guys. So, whereabouts do you work? Obviously you're in the States, I'm guessing. Okay, what, let's have a look. Read module. I get, anything useful? Useful. What blueprints? Rocket boost. Advanced jump capabilities. That's quite cool. I'm not gonna buy it though. I came here just for that. Let's see if there's any more people on this side. Actual extra driver. Oh, imperfect reflex driver. Well, that's a bit pants, isn't it? What does he sell? I never really come over to this side. I ought to do some more. Oh, basically the same as the other guy. Okay, so what do you suggest, Jesse? Do we warp to another system? But it took us a while to find this one that was booming. Or do we head down to one of the planets and try and speak to some people down there to try and find a trade outpost? Because doesn't seem to be an awful lot here. And I would also love for you to send me some juices. I think you would have a little bit of a problem sending them overseas. Oh no, I'm doing that way. Well, it depends, I suppose. Depends if they have nicotine in. Because I don't know if you've heard of the TPD regulations in Europe, but basically, if you have nicotine in a bottle, it can't be smaller than, can't be bigger than 10 ml. So all the 50 mls, I have to buy them nicotine free, and then buy my own nicotine separate and mix them together. And what about that? So, what do we do? I think honestly what I might do, as I'm already running at 2 hours, is leave it there. We've had an interesting chat. No, oh, I want to find an exotic. I really, really want to. Help, Jesse. Help. I know you're probably with a customer right now. Where do we go? Planets. Ah, there we go. That's one. It's like no trading outposts anywhere. To be fair, most of the other stuff seems to be on that planet. If we're going to go anywhere, I suppose it would make sense to head that way. We've got drop pod, crashed freighter, portal, monolith. Ruin. This planet, there's another one. This one there. That one. Scan. Zoom planet.
Warning. Threat detected.
Really? Come on then, where is he? No, you didn't send a be right back, so I was actually rambling on. A couple of things actually. So one, I would love to try some of your juices. I was talking about the TPD regulations. Oh, okay. So in Europe, the TPD regulations means you can't sell or you can't sell or send nicotine to anyone that are nicotine in vape products if they're over 10 milligram. So them bottles I showed you. God. Yeah. Come on, nearly. There we go. So yes, so them bottles I showed you there. So that's 60 ml. But I get 50 ml of juice with no nicotine, and then you get the ability to buy like 10 ml of nicotine at higher strength, mix it together, all the rest of it. So it makes for buying e-liquid and sending e-liquid anywhere in Europe a pain in the arse, to be honest with you. The other thing we were talking about was what do we do, because we have gone through and looked for. I spoke to everyone try and find a system. Yeah, exactly. That's it. It's just a pain, isn't it? But yeah, so we've spoke to everyone. We've not found a. I'll have to go down there anyway, and I just need to make some walk through if I'm gonna go somewhere else. Let's go for the pulse engine. Okay. So, do I head down to one of these and just try and find somewhere that I might be able to get a ship from, or do I travel to another system? Because we've not found a trading post. We spoke to everyone on the space station, and no one seems to know where a trading post is in this system. So, what do we do? I am thinking we will head down here. I'm not going to bother going to any of these things. I'll just literally get some bits and pieces, make some more warp cells, and then we will bugger off to another system and try and find maybe an opulent. We will see. But what I might do is make a load of warp cells and then use that little cheat. Then we can head elsewhere. And we can keep going. Signal booster. Okay, how do I build a signal booster? And do I have to build a base to build a signal booster? Because that's a lot of faffing that I honestly can't be arsed with. So, oh no, I didn't want that one. Way. You are that one. Need to grab a load of dihydrogen. I think what else I need for warp crystals. That's really kind of it, isn't it? And chromatic metal, which I just got a lot of from killing that pirate. Bit of. Hold on, let's have a quick look. So we need to do a warp cell. We need antimatter and antimatter housing. To make antimatter housing, we need oxygen and ferrite dust. And to make antimatter condensed carbon and metal. So we do have chromatic metal, but not actually that much of it. So I probably am going to need more. Can you buy warp cells at the space station? Because it might just be easier to buy a load, to be honest with you. That's what I'm thinking. Just in case I can't, I need to at least make one. What do I need? Ferrite dust, oxygen. Ferrite dust is easy enough. Oxygen might be a problem. Carbon, let's scan. The oxygen nearby, sodium, very useful. New sodium. Yeah, okay, this might be a bit of a problem. Oh, it's a big crystal though. Take that. So, hydrogen there. I don't quite know what to do. Because, you know, make that with a bit of oxygen. I did have oxygen on my freighter, didn't I? Bet it's all on there. Can't transfer it anyway. Damn it. Really irritating. Oh, okay, fair enough. So, so yeah, I think what we might do then is, I mean, we could head back to the space station anyway, because I want to see about. Where is my ship? Yeah, I want to see about the possibility of buying some warp cells in the space station, and then I can just do the whole duplicate thing, get a load to travel further, and we'll go and try and find an opulent system. Here we go. It's taking a while, isn't it? Ah, really? Well, I don't care, to be honest with you. Well, that's fine. Even if we can't buy warp cells. Saying that though, surely we could trade with some of the pilots on the station, and they would have warp cells. Maybe. Maybe we can't buy them directly from the space station, but possibly from other ships. Yeah. As much as I would love to fight pirates, I want a new ship. I'm like right around the wrong side of this. Oh, okay. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. So yeah, let's hang about here. I'll see if I can buy them from the actual space station. If I can't, that's fine. We will wait, and hopefully some of the ships coming in will have some. But yeah, I do believe you're right though that you can't buy them from here. Let's have a look. No. But even if we could buy the pieces to make them, it would be easier. I mean, we've got oxygen, we can buy ferrite dust. What else do we need? A load of that. We'll buy a load of oxygen. Anything else that we needed? A hydrogen jelly, probably. I don't know. Let me have a look. Okay, that's fine. What do I need? Oh, condensed carbon. Okay. Chromatic metal and condensed carbon. Been a nice ship. Here's a big freighter as well. Go and chat to these guys and see. Buy items from the life form. Let's see what he's got. Anything useful? Loads of oxygen. We've got a lot of oxygen. Look at that. Uranium, platinum, copper. Oh, I can buy a bit of copper. Actually, yeah. Let me buy 64. Oh, I need to buy a lot, and let me just buy a silly amount of copper from him. That's fine. And he's got oxygen. I need carbon though. Carbon's what I need. So, nope. It's fine. Anyone else? Need some carbon, please. Please. It's 30 bronze. But he's got chromatic metal right there. Damn it. No, I'm gonna buy 64 of them anyway. It's not like I haven't got money to spare. Oh, okay, maybe not. I'm gonna buy more than 64. What's that? 90, 96? No. Right. That's still no. So what's names? I need carbon. Ow. I mean to get stuck in your engine there. Come on, give me some carbon, someone, please. Phosphorus. Why does no one have carbon? It's really frustrating. Another one. Please. So, I have enough. I just need carbon. What else do I need for that? Oxygen. Okay, so I need to buy some more oxygen as well. Just buy a ton. Capsule, no thank you. Yeah, there we go. Let's buy a ton of oxygen real quick. Oop. Keep an eye out for the ships. Like you. Come on. Okay. He's the same guy. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oh, that's quite interesting. God, what do I still need? Oh, ferrite dust, okay. We need a lot more ferrite dust as well. That's fine, we can get that. Let's have a chat. What have you got for me? Still no carbon. Oh, we'll buy a load of ferrite dust while we're here. That should. Why does no one have carbon? Really gonna make me go down to a planet and mine it, aren't they? So, how does that work then? So the runaway mold turns into nanite clusters in your refiner. So I'm guessing it takes a very long time to do it. Okay. Right. So we've got 6 of them. I'm gonna make a few more, but I need to. I just need carbon. Carbon. Alright. You know what? Forget it. Let's head down to, because there is a planet right here. We'll just head down there and get some carbon, and then we're done, aren't we? Really? I don't care. Refuse, go away. Go on then. Oh my god, there's quite a few of them actually. Well, unfortunately for all of you, you are right in where my ship is. So, my main ship. So, soon enough, all of my guys will be out to help. Oh my god, okay, let's run away for a minute then. Let shields sort themselves out. Fair enough, I suppose, but you can always like put it on autopilot and let it go, and then god, shields down again already. I just need to like destroy 1 or 2 of them, don't I really? Oh bollocks, critical damage. Right, no, okay, right, let's just run away. Where is my ship and what is it doing exactly? Why is it not sent out? other things to help me. Where is my ship? All the way over there. Oh, I cannot warp it here. Damn it. Yeah, didn't expect to take so much damage so quickly. I know there was 5 of them, but still. Fine. We'll just keep walking away for a bit. Right, and turn around. Where are they? Are they gone? Oh. Really? They left. Well, fine. That's fine. What did they damage though? That's the question. Said I'd taken critical damage, but I don't appear to have anything that is critically damaged. My freighter, or? Well, I'm not complaining. That's fine. Says I'm critically damaged, but a bit quicker than I expected. Okay, what have we got? Need to find somewhere with some trees or something. Come on. Ah, right here will do perfectly. Yeah, I just don't get what they've supposedly damaged though. Everything is fine. Don't need to repair anything. I don't know. I don't know, but we do have a annoying friend. Let's run away a little bit. And hopefully... Not gonna come over, is he? No. Even if he does, it's fine. Because he'll go over there where it's actually being mined from, hopefully. Because as we found out on one of the last streams, the Sentinels are idiots. Ah, right, okay. That makes a lot more sense. You know, I don't even know how much carbon we need, but I know it's going to be a lot, isn't it? Because a fair bit already. We need, so it's 2 to 1 in the refiner to get condensed carbon, and we need 20. So we need to make 6 cells, so that's 120, 240. Oh, we're nearly there already. Not too bad at all. Reach that one? Right. We are good. Right. So let's put the... We're doing that for instead. There we go. I am going to need to fill it with carbon as well, which I didn't think about. Ah, okay. More carbon. Right. That should be enough. All in there. There we go. Alright. Oh, that's not going to take that long either. Less than a minute. Yeah, I know, right? Did you see actually there was a video doing the rounds on YouTube and Facebook and whatnot of a guy that he managed to do an orbital jump. So he jumped out of his ship, obviously using a lot of batteries and sodium and everything to keep his suit going because of the cold obviously, but then he fell to a planet and right the way down to the ground used his boosters to slow himself down and landed on the planet. It was quite impressive. He did a full orbital jump in his spacesuit and yeah, very impressive. Right, so let's take you back. What are you doing? So, oh, didn't mean to do that. And exosuit. Right, so now you back up. You should be good. You should have enough to make antimatter, hopefully 6. My maths was correct. Boom! Right. Where is my... Let's make warp cells. And there we go. Right, we're done. Let's go back. Yeah, it was pretty cool, wasn't it? I do like this planet. I love the fact that this is actually a... It's very rare. I think I've come across maybe 2 in total of planets that... where's my ship gone? My ship. Huh. Yeah, to come across maybe 2 or 3 planets in total that I haven't needed some form of protection for. So it's kind of a shame to leave this, really. But there we go. Right. So we'll head back to the capital ship. We'll carry on working our way towards the centre of the galaxy, and we will. Why do you just know? I'm going to go to there. Thank you. And then we will find hopefully an opulent system. Oh my god! No, no, no! A bit close. Right. Thank you. This way. Oh, okay, hold on. So what's that? So if I hold over this. Oh, okay. Craft more. Got it. That's quite handy, actually. I did not know that. See, this is why I need you in my live streams. You have taught me so much. Right. Yeah, I'm going the right way, aren't I? Kind of. So let's head up here. We will do some cheating to get some more warp drives, warp fuel, and then we will head somewhere else. So the first thing I'm going to need to do, obviously, is that one exosuit. Just fill these up a sec. Now, if you know if there's a quicker way to do that and spread these out amongst here, that would also be very useful. Oh yeah, I've got 2 cargo slots now. Alright, so it begins. Oh, great inventory is full, really? 2. I need to make some room in here. Yeah, do you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of that. I can make more. Ah, that's close enough, right? It's just as brilliant. Not gonna lie, it is pretty brilliant. We'll get rid of that one. I don't like odd numbers.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that though.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Ah, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
No free slots in suit inventory. No free slots in suit inventory.
I think I'm not going to spend ages doing this. I don't really want to go on overkill here because oh. Ah.
No free slots in suit inventory.
I don't really need that many. So I think a couple more, then we're done.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Okay, last one.
No free slots in suit
Right.
inventory.
That'll do. So, oh no, would help if I leave. Would help if I refueled my ship first, wouldn't it? Hyperdrive.
Technology
Ooh,
recharge.
right. Let's have a look. We need to find an opulent system. But I am also going to keep heading towards the center of the universe, the center of the galaxy, which is obviously this way somewhere, towards this lovely bright light in the middle. I assume that's what this is. Get there, doesn't it? I'm going to do that. Right. So let's go. To be honest as well, that was actually my main goal in this, was to get to the center of the universe, the galaxy. So even though it is technically cheating, I could really achieve one of my main goals here. Could also do with putting on economy filters here, because we need to find an opulent system. Alright, let's have a look. So we've walked a couple of times. Let's have a look around economy. Got green out of jump range. We got up here fledgling, sing, supply. Let's follow the green line. See if we can find something nearby one of these that is green line. Keep going this way. Got no information on any of these because they're far away, I think. Okay. Jump to there. So we'll make another, say, 2 or 3 jumps. It's fine. So I don't know how long you've been there, but we've duplicated a load of fuel and pretty much jumping, and that's kind of it. So, another milestone. I like it. What, 25 times. We'll be walking a lot more than that. Lines here. I have no idea. I'm just going to keep following these. Quick look. What we got nearby? Anything else that's worth a quick look? Too far away to really see. Need to be close to line here. So what we got? Unpromising, medium supply. That's 3. One. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There was an opulent one there. Where was it? I saw it. Opulent. Right. We are going to set a waypoint. Still looking for opulent, and we found one. So that's where we're heading. Now, how do we get there? Question. So let's walk to there first. Oh, saying that. We're going to need to refuel this at some point soon. Yeah, that's what. So we can do quite a few of these, can't we? Oh, where was my? Is it gone? Oh, there. Oh, okay. Fine, it's fine. Right. Here somewhere. So how far away is it, and where can I walk to? Out of range. Range. I can walk there. There we go. Where are we? Okay. My marker. Okay. Can I walk there yet? Yeah. Out of jump range. Range. Come on. Probably something in between here. I don't want to walk too far from it. What about some of these ones? No. No. Oh. Come on. Be something close by that I can walk to. There we go. That will have to do. High voltage. Okay. What I really ought to do is just take a little bit of time here to jump out of where is it? Yeah. We get there yet? We can indeed. Yay! Right. Come on. There we go. So, why I'm gonna do quick. Oh, another milestone completed. Yes, I think about the milestone. Right, I'm just going to transfer, sort this out real quick. Transfer some of this sort of stuff back to operator. Oh my god, I've got a warp cell, don't I? Knowledge modules there. Let me transfer that to the 2. And I really want to keep them up. Transfer these back to the freighter. Don't need all of them. And space. Really do need a much better freighter. This is one of the reasons that I think I might do this whole glitch a little bit more. Wow, okay. That's crazy. Yeah, because I'm assuming like I can get the same in the classes with the freighters as well. You can end up getting Class S freighters and stuff as well. So let's head back out into our ship. Where is it? Oh. Ah, wondered where it was then. Right. Right, let's head into here. We'll have a chat with some of the people and see if we can find a trading outpost, and then go from there. So what do you reckon is going to be better? Holding off in here or going to a trading outpost? Okay. Do you know if there's a way to improve the amount of slots you get on the freighter? A way to improve the cargo hold or anything on there? Because that's one thing that's a little annoying. But then I suppose you can always use your S-Class starship, travel to a system, and then call your freighter in. So I'll probably look at capacity on my freighter instead. Crash site, that's nice, but that's not what I want. Drop pod, also not what I want. That. But he quite clearly didn't. Fine. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Well, ask around. We might find a trading post. Oh. Yeah, go on. Story. That's fine. Let's poke the device, why not? I've got enough stuff to barter, so this. Don't think we're gonna find a trading outpost. We'll see though. No, still nothing. Oh, another traveller. How are you doing? What happens if I barter with you? Where did they come from? Okay, that's nice. Oh, I've got some Geknip apparently from the trade. Okay, right. Get it. Oh. I've got enough to barter sodium. Okay, I think we might just have to wait here. What is that? Quite interesting. Okay. Only thing is though, have I got enough? I've got 18 million. Is that actually going to be enough? I hope so. Should be fine, shouldn't it? So we'll just hover about here then. Oh, while I am here, might as well go to the other side and get myself a upgrade. I really do need to remember to do this every time I go to a space station. There's a lot of A's. I have noticed that there tends to be a lot better ships here. No S's yet though. Go this way now and see if we can get the whole sort of landing pad in view. Oh, how do you change view? Oh, there's a control that allows you to go first person. 3, 5, no. Or it was one of the F buttons. Let's have a look. Controls. That's all flight and vehicle. Don't need any of them. Fast. No idea. No idea. Just a bit annoyed that I can't get. It's about as close as I can get to getting all the pads in view at once. I'm sure there was a button that. Not any of the F buttons. Oh, what did I do there? Oh, I saved a screenshot. Don't mean to do that. What button would it have been? Let's go through. W, obviously. P1, no. Oh, P. P brings up my log. I didn't know that, so that's quite handy. G is to swap them. Oh, H brings up all of my HUD. Oh, okay. It's quite. Okay. Oh yeah, that does that. So the next to them. C, I'm going to scan obviously. There was a button to do it. Oh no, maybe it was in here. Here it is. Toggle camera view. There we go. Still not that much better, but at least you don't have to look at me. Still see all of the pads, can't I? Just get the 2 on either end. So yeah, so now it's just a matter of playing the waiting game. So not a lot to do. In which case I am just going to send a quick message, so bear with me. Sorry, I know this is very rude. I won't be a moment. Why is it that you can never find the emoji you want when you need it? There we go. There doesn't seem to be many ships spawning. Oh, how do I get back out of this? There really doesn't seem to be many ships spawning at all. Also want to know what that was about. It said there change a secondary weapon. Okay. Doesn't really seem to be many ships at all. Some coming in, or is that just... Oh, there we go. They are coming in. Wow. It's just a little bit boring. It would be nice to actually find one on stream, so give me one moment. I will just message again. So an iris scanner does not want to work. What was that? Standard? That looks quite interesting. What is that? That's a Class B. It does look quite fascinating. It's called technology one. It's the one. Oh really? Fair enough. Well, I say it's a waiting game. We had a moment there when you disappeared, where it was a good couple of minutes with no ships whatsoever. So. Alright, sorry. Pulling out of the bits there. You got... Oh, that's quite surprising. I did have... well, I did notice when I was in here, so obviously mine's a Class B, but a lot of these... Oh, that's a B actually. A lot of them seem to be much higher classes. That's quite cool looking. Alright. Oh, I'm very unlucky when it comes to things like these, so they do tend to take a while. Oh. I would love, in fact actually Jesse, you might know about this because I haven't read too much into the games, but is there a way to build your own ships? Now you come across all of these ships, but you can see see you in a sec. I'll wait till you get back. Because I want to know whether there's a way that you can eventually manufacture your own ships. Because a lot of these are the same. Or the same base, with slightly different noses, slightly different wings. And it's just an interesting idea. You could get into ship manufacturing. But again, we will see. There might be something that comes out in an update or something like that. Start contributing to the economy a lot more, would be quite cool. I always remember playing a game called X, or the X series, X2, X3. They were such good games, and you could have this huge economy going, and it's brilliant. And it would be interesting to see if you could start doing something like that in here, or whether or not it's just going to stick with you flying around in your ship and your freighter. Pretty much the same ship. In fact, sort of, well, they exhausted Euphus, Ruthless Area, exhausted Euphus. See, they are literally the same ship. I say, I thought they looked similar. Got money. Could actually buy another ship. I want my S-Class, I want my S-Class, I can't. I would like a whole fleet eventually. I'll just fill my freighter with loads of different awesome ships. For now, I'm just going to hold off and wait. You can all wait with me. I wonder if I saved it and exited the game, would a ship, like these ships, stay here, or would it spawn in different? I'm thinking I could always do the waiting off stream, and then as soon as one appears, I can just sort of quickly dart in my ship and save it, then leave. Because, like Jesse said in the comments there, this could take an hour. Right, so I don't generally keep up with all the dev comments and things like that, and the patch notes and anything else that goes with the updating. So what I would like to know is there any plans, or is there any way to manufacture your own starships? Because when you look at the base of a lot of these, they're all very similar, with slightly different wings, with different engines. Could you put together like a prefab factory on a planet and actually fabricate different parts of the ships to build the ships how you want to? I think that would be quite a good a good idea. I think it'd be quite fascinating to be able to design your own ships with the parts that they have, and then actually manufacture them for sale. It'd be a good way to make money, a good way to sort of progress in the game, and to take part in the dynamic economy that they're obviously trying to build with the trade and things like that. Yeah, I just wasn't sure whether you'd heard anything about it. It would be absolutely amazing. It really would. Because right now I feel like the only part of the economy that you can take part in is just trading from system to system. But I don't know if you've ever heard of the X series, Jesse, but I think you would like them, especially the likes of X3. X3 and X3 Reunion was such a good game. But similar idea to this, where it's a huge expanse of space, but you also have like factories, and you can build like automated factory systems. So you could build a factory in one star system where you're mining a load of stuff from a planet, or producing something, then have ships that take that to another factory in another system that uses them to turn them into something else, and then ships that sell it on to, and eventually, I mean, you start off small obviously, as you do with everything, but eventually you can have entire like system-wide factories that are all feeding each other, and it is absolutely great. You can just have this whole manufacturing system up and running. You can't build ships in it, mind you. Well, you can, but set ships, not design ships. But it's yeah, something like that I think would be really, really good for this game. You would start getting a much bigger player base, like actually building and defending their factories and their their planets and so on. Oh, another Ruslan. See, we've already had one of them as well. The defeat of... Oh. Ah, fair enough. Sorry, Xbox and PlayStation. But they are brilliant games though, brilliant games. Spent many late nights on them. I also loved in X2 was good. I probably spent more on that than X3, only because I couldn't get the hang of flying in X3. It's really in depth. You had to worry about inertia and everything. Good fun, but difficult at times, especially when you're in a dogfight. If you did it right, you could pull off some awesome maneuvers, and I think we have an exotic ship. I think this, oh, look at that! Peacemaker. And we can afford it. Oh, let's have a look, let's have a look. That looks awesome. Okay, right. Let's have a chat. Let's have a look. So, exotic. Huge maneuverability, huge shield absorption, bigger hyperdrive range, but not a huge hyperdrive. I know, right? I'm excited too, Jesse. Damage potential's good. It's got more slots than mine has. A lot more technology slots as well. Oh, let's negotiate price. So I can just buy it outright. I have enough to do it. And I think I will. Thank you. So, before I buy this, interesting question for you. Because I made the mistake when I bought this ship of not transferring my inventory. Now, if I just buy this outright, my other ship will just go back to my freighter, won't it? Or do I have to transfer it there? Or how does it work with multiple ships? Because this, I don't really want to get rid of my my lovely little Class B here. I don't just want to do a straight swap. And obviously, like you said, you've got more than one exotic, so even if I put all the stuff in here, though, I can still keep this, can't I? And it will just go elsewhere. Let's transfer all of that over. Right, so that's fine. But yeah, I just want to know what happens if I buy it outright. What happens to my old ship? Because I think I will have this regardless. I really like the look of it. The other Class S that I've seen before was it's called now Owl of something, but it was just a giant sphere with some like feet and a couple of little wings coming out. It didn't look anywhere near as cool as this. You know what? I'm gonna buy it anyway. I might as well just do it. Look, it's mine. Yeah. So. Yeah, I found that out the hard way. The last time when I bought this, I didn't move my stuff over and I lost it. But what happens now? Because they're both here on the space station. So if I just fly off in this and go and do whatever I do, how do I get in it? Oh, it just jumps me straight in. Oh, I'm actually quite excited. Does look awesome. So we're also going to need a name for this. Name for our new ship. It's cool, isn't it? So I think don't leave it, stand on top of it, it will take off. What do you mean? Oh yeah, no, I've already bought it. Of course. I'm not gonna leave it. No, I've already bought it. But yeah. So what happens now to my other ship? Once I leave here, I guess I'll find out. But let's go and have a flight in this thing. I like it. Right, hold on. We've got to. I need to install an economy scanner. That's fine. Where do I need to go? Utilities. Which stuff? Yeah, that's exactly what. Look at that. That's awesome. Although the are they supposed to be upright? That does look a little bit odd. Oh, it's so awesome. Look at it. Yeah, the engines seem to be a bit funny though. Flying upright and all that, but that's cool. Alright. So, that's great. Well, I think that is going to be as good a place as any to leave it. Switch back to the cockpit view, and we will go and land in here. And I will probably end up doing that duplication picture a little bit more to earn myself some more money. Oh really? See, all I've ever seen is the white and gold ships. Even the last one I saw was, it looks more like that orb, like the black and gold orb with all this like lovely little detail, but a lot bigger with some awesome looking feet. Check that out, it's huge though. Technically I think it doesn't really fit inside here, but that's fine. That's fine. It does look so sexy though, doesn't it? Where is it? It is. Oh, can't use my torch apparently. Fine. It does look good. So there we go. Our first exotic ship. And yeah, I think we are going to rename it. Well, like I say, I've only seen 2 exotic ships so far. That's this one and the other one, the Owl of something. But they both were white, gold, and the black. They do look awesome though. It's such a nice looking colour scheme in it. They actually properly look exotic, cool and awesome, and just awesome. Love it. So yeah, Jesse, if you'd like the honours, you can name it whatever you would like, seeing as it was your guidance, your duplication glitch tutorial, and everything that helped me get it in the first place. So so yeah, the honour of naming it is yours. Whatever you would like. Does look pretty. Yeah, and then I think leave it there. He's with another customer, isn't he? You got to remember to put B right back, or else I'm going to keep talking to you. Oh, I love it. Well, as he is doing, I'm just going to pop my laptop on charge because I have 1% remaining. It's never a good thing to have. Side, wouldn't it? There we go. Saved it. Just. Okay. Ah, yeah, right. So yeah, all yours. All yours. Whatever you would like to call it. As long as it's not rude or vulgar, I try to keep these streams clean. Even when it comes down to things like swearing on screen, I try to avoid it. So so yeah, it's entirely up to you. And it looks like we won't be doing a 2-point hospital stream tonight, so I really ought to update my oh, I'll update it in a bit. Oh, there goes my laptop anyway. Oh, the Golden Dawn. Very good. I like that. I do like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's not very cheesy at all. I think it can have a couple of meanings there as well. So obviously we know that it's High Magic Group in one of your favourite animes. I've not seen Black Clover. Might have to check it out after this. But yeah, but then also, I think the fact that it's golden and shiny is nice. And it is the dawn of a new era for my No Man's Sky Let's Play, I think. I think now that we have one exotic, we can start hunting down a few more, and we can start doing a bit more. So yeah, no, I really like that name. And it is so pretty. Okay, so for it, the golden one. There we go. Love it. So I think as well, with all my exotic ships, because I don't know if you've noticed, my other sort of naming thing has always been APS, Aegis Play Ship, nice and simple. I will reserve that for my freighter and my the ships that go along with it. So the same as I did with the Galactic Falcon, which Caden named, and I have still got somewhere. It will come back here at some point, I'm sure. Hopefully. all my unique ships will have their own individual names. We won't bother with any of the APS stuff. We'll reserve that, said, for the freighter and all the support ships for the freighter. So yeah. Well, you helped an awful lot, so so it's only fair. So far, I've let people name all of my ships. I just think I like the individuality rather than just keeping it as the default name. That's just boring. I mean, it was a cool name, it was, but I like the idea of having a reason to name it something else as well. Now, yeah, I could come up with a load of cool names myself, but why? You know, you deserve the honour. You are a big part of this episode and finding this ship to begin with, so why not, yeah, have a part in naming. So, but I am done, because I have been streaming for a very long time. It's now been over 3 hours. It's probably one of the longest live streams I've ever done. And I'm hungry and tired, and I need to go and eat dinner, which is going to be cold by now, because I did cook it like a few hours ago, with the intention of eating about 8 o'clock. But it's now closer to 9:30, so there we go. Oh, that's a pretty cool name. Wings of Frost. I like that. I do like that. Right, but yeah, so thank you for watching. If you're watching this back on the replay on the video, then I thank you for watching there as well. Obviously, anyone that hasn't already subscribed, please do click the bell icon. You'll be notified when I go live. Also, join me on Twitch. I've been doing a bit more over on the Twitch side recently, as you can see probably by the uploads on my YouTube channel. I'm possibly going to be starting a new series in Scum, and maybe dropping down Septic Ages to 1 a week. Don't know. We will see. This may be the one that's dropped down to once a week. I feel like I've over exerted myself here with picking 2 really long games to stream. I think I'll be stuck playing No Man's Sky and Septic Ages for a very long time. We will see. We will see. Yeah, Jesse. I mean, I probably will do this on Sunday again. Now that I've got a lovely, nice new ship, I do want to get back into it quicker. So even though I know it's only a few days quicker than Tuesday, I'm looking forward to going out in this. So yeah, we will see. It'll probably be Sunday again. But I do also have this whole work business trip thing coming up soon, so there is going to be a few days where I won't be able to stream because it runs from Sunday. So I've got to travel out on the Sunday and I don't get back until the Wednesday, so where are we? So that's not next week but the week after, so Sunday the 16th. So yeah, you'll have about 3 days there where I'm going to miss out anyway, so I will try and get as much in before then as possible. Anyway, thanks for watching. All the normal stuff: subscribe, like, leave a comment, join the rest of my YouTube people by subscribing. I'm too tired for this. Go over to Twitch. You've also got Instagram and Twitter, all /AgusPlays. Easy to find everything in one place. And let me know what you think about changing games. No Man's Sky is going to be staying around for a while. I really want to get onto 2 Point Hospital. Don't know how I'm going to include that in my schedule right now. Really want to play Scum. Same. Don't know how I'm going to include it in my schedule right now. So yeah, let me know. And I will leave it there. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you especially to Jesse for all his help in this episode. Even if he did make me cheat, but look what we ended up with. We got a good ship, very good ship. Yep. Thank you very much, Jesse. And alright, I will see you guys later. So toodaloo, good night, bye.